So is the golden scepter, the Raj Dand, the Dharm Dand, finally getting its pride of place in the temple of Indian democracy, the parliament? Is there merit in the BJP accusing the Congress of disdain for Hindu rituals and dismissing the golden scepter as Pandit Nehru's golden walking stick? Or is there merit in the Congress saying that these are BJP's diversionary tactics? Joining me on the news track, Amarendran Vumidi is the great-grandson of the Vumidi Bangaru Chetty, the makers of the scepter. Professor Bharat Gupta is a historian and a trustee at the IGNCA. With me is also Snehlata Srivastav, former Secretary General of the Lok Sabha. Sanju Verma represents the Bharatiya Janata Party and Supriya Srinath represents the Congress on the broadcast. And I want to begin by asking you, Supriya Srinath, Amit Malviya, your counterpart in the BJP, says the Sengol was not given its pride of place. It was tucked away in Anand Bhavan and called the golden stick gifted to Nehru. He insists that this reflects disdain for Hindu rituals in the Congress.
No, I'm not going to respond to the manager of a fake news factory. I will respond to your question at large about the Senegal and all of things like that. Quite frankly, let us just step back and see what is this debate about. This debate is about India's new parliament, the reason why the opposition is boycotting the inauguration, and why is India's first citizen, the custodian of our constitution, the honorable president of this country, being denied the right to inaugurate this parliament. You tom-tom her as the first tribal woman in this august office. But when it comes to give her her due as the first citizen, as the custodian of the constitution, as the president of the republic, as the supreme commander of our forces, to inaugurate parliament, you bring in all kinds of distractionary tactics. That is not the point.
Fair enough, but we debated all the points yesterday and day before. In fact, your colleague was on the broadcast. Your colleague was on the broadcast yesterday. We've debated all of this.
Please be patient. I'm answering your question.
Fair enough. Go on.
Gaurav, you have to be patient. You asked me a question. Learn to be patient. I'm answering your question. Learn to be patient.
I'd be grateful if you learn to come straight to the point.
Now let's come to the distractionary argument. No, I don't need to learn my debatory tactics from you. I think I'm an excellent debater. I don't need to
come straight to the point, ma'am.
Like you on my debating skills. You do your job, I am doing mine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the Senegal now. As far as the Senegal is concerned, let's step away from tradition for a minute. Yes, it was given to Nehru, and I think Pandit Nehru, as India's first Prime Minister of independent India, did absolutely the right thing by putting it in a museum. Because India is not a monarchy. India is a parliamentary democracy. The transfer of power in India depends on the people of India, by the votes that they cast. And which is why the symbolic transfer by scepter actually is unacceptable. It's brazen symbol of Rajshahi. Why should it be? And let me also tell you, these stupid arguments coming from the BJP about Anand Bhavan. Anand Bhavan in 1930 became the headquarters of the Indian National Congress, which was at the forefront of the freedom movement. In 1970, Mrs. Gandhi donated it as public property. It was lying in that museum, absolutely the right thing to do, because in a parliamentary democracy, the power rests with the people who exercise it periodically to transfer that power.
Fair enough.
Anybody has an issue with that, has an issue with the constitution of this country and also with the democracy that prevails in this nation.
Let me now take this to Sanju.
Thank you.